What up, y'all?
No.
It's Friday. Friday. Yeah.
A.
Are you done?
No, I'm
We
looking.
started streaming, you
I'm obsessed
jerk.
with
What,
fall
buying stuff?
shopping.
I'm
Shopping.
obsessed with spending money. I'm so funny.
I love secondhand clothing.
Garbage.
Lately. That's like my jam.
You know what? You know what's better than secondhand?
No
hands. Just don't buy anything, and then we won't waste money. That's a way better idea.
What's up, T and Tony? Diagnosis, you're and Chelsea and Xander and hello, insert metal here.
What up, y'all?
Beautiful people.
What?
He said hello or greetings, beautiful people. So I have to.
Can you not break all my stuff, please?
Ew! I just touched your toenail clipper. I know. Me too.
This is what I have to deal with, guys. This is the life.
Hello, Dark Wizard.
This is the life.
C'est la vie.
So, Meek.
It's fall. I'm so excited. I hate summer so much.
Dude, it's been cold this whole week.
It's been like 50s and like some 60s. No, it's been in the 60s during the day, but like 40s at night. It's been cold. Keep the beard. No.
Yeah,
it is for Halloween, and that is it.
And I don't think it's actually like gonna be big enough for what I want it to be. It looks so like scraggly here, doesn't it? It doesn't even look
like... It looks like half your chin isn't covered.
What about in real life?
It looks better in real life. In the camera, it looks like one portion of your chin is like more... Look at it. It looks like you got a big bald spot in your chin. What is going on, bro?
What, here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean...
It's uneven.
It's the lighting, too.
Learn to be a man.
Just the lighting.
Grow a beard.
Trying to switch it back. There we go. So, let's talk about that.
Oswin,
what is it called? The Exorcism movie.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
It looks disappointing, man.
Yo, I'm like really upset, and I said something in Discord, and I don't think anyone said anything, but I'm like really upset by the fact that they're calling it a comedy, because there is nothing comedy about that book.
I mean, that's your whole thing, is what they're calling it? Are you more worried about what it's going to end up being?
If they're calling it a comedy, it's probably going to suck, because they're going to make it a comedy, and it's not supposed to be a comedy.
I mean, it's not supposed to just be depressing. It wasn't just depressing the whole time. You know what I mean?
No, it was about friendships and 80s nostalgia and bonding and
so would you
question,
would you consider Stranger Things a comedy?
No.
But it has its moments of comedy, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
But if you look up Stranger Things, I bet you IMDb doesn't first and foremost label it as a comedy.
Okay, Meek. I feel like you're getting upset about
I'm probably gonna watch the movie.
I feel like you're getting upset about like the dumbest parts of it. Like, oh my god, they labeled it as a comedy. Like, what about all the other things that look stupid about it?
I didn't watch. I haven't watched the trailer since we watched it together.
Who cares about what they labeled it? It's more important about like all of the other stuff.
Who the main character is, which I'm not super in love with who they chose.
Who cares? Why does that matter? Like,
that's just not how I imagined they were. So I don't know. It's different. How do you keep your beard hair straight? He just lets it grow.
I just have naturally straight hair, so.
Do most people not have?
I don't know. Maybe it'll curl up more when it gets longer, but it's only like this long right now. It's pretty short. So.
Boo boo. was a kitty.
Yeah,
My
I don't know. I
kitty.
got what 30 days basically to for my beard to grow, which is probably like the longest. If I do it, if I actually let it grow that long, it'll be like the longest time I've ever gone without shaving, besides from when I was a child until like 13 or 14 when I started shaving.
I mean, since I've known you, No Shave November was like the longest you ever did it.
Well, that one time at work
Yeah,
that we
it was
did
30 days.
It may have not actually been 30 days. It may have been less. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oswin, why do I still cough?
So we gotta go to our cousin's house tomorrow.
Yes.
Should be fine.
Dark Matter adaptation from Apple as well.
Ooh, it's from Apple. Okay, well at least that way.
Apple usually comes out with some good stuff.
Apple has some good money behind stuff, and I feel like they do some good stuff. Cause man, that other show, the Lord of the Rings show, is not like.
It's not bad.
It's just not good. It's like I don't really care about like who do you care about in that show?
No one really.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Maybe the dwarf.
And it's I feel the same way about the House of Dragons right now. Like I don't care about any of those people. They're like all idiots. You know what I mean? Like none of them are like the hero to me. I guess Rhaenyra is supposed to be like our like, you know, oh, she's the one we're supposed to care about, but like I don't. And also it has the prequel thing that I hate. I hate prequels.
Xander said my beard's about 2 inches at the moment. It's usually longer.
Nice.
Tony says fun shows though. I feel though like with the prequel thing, like you don't remember, and I don't remember for that matter, enough about the originals for that to take anything away from the story.
I was talking to somebody the other day that they were upset that Galadriel didn't look enough like Galadriel. I'm like, that's stupid. That's not a reason to dislike the show just because she doesn't look enough like the actress that is significantly older than her, I believe.
Yeah.
From, you know what I mean? Like, it's like
and she's a very unique looking woman.
The actress?
From
the original actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I care nothing about. Like, I don't need characters to look exactly the same or even look exactly how they're supposed to look like in the comic or something, you know what I mean? Like if it's something like that, like I don't really care about like their faces as long as like the outfits and stuff are good, like especially superhero stuff, like get my outfits looking good. And I don't really care who the actor is as long as they're not like, you know, a troll or something. Unless you're playing Shrek, then that's fine. Then you could be a troll.
He was an ogre.
Whatever. He was an ogre, you're right. But you know what I mean, right? I think a troll could play Shrek.
No.
Trolls are stronger than ogres. Just so you know.
Booby boo.
Trolls can heal, man. Trolls can grow back body parts. They can grow back arms and legs. And if you just, you know, chop them in half, they'll probably grow back. But now what part grows back? Probably the part of the brain attached to it, right?
I don't know. Is it a secret that your stuff shipped?
Oh no, the wands finally shipped from Noble.
All of them.
I think all of them too.
But didn't we just talk last week about how we
got
things
delayed
saying
again?
They weren't shipping.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, I don't think it's even been a full week. No, maybe it has been if we talked about it on the live stream.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it seemed like we were getting.
I feel like last Friday was the day that we got the thing in saying that
maybe
they were late.
We've gotten like so many of them in. I don't know. It seems like they were waiting for everything to come in to ship to me. You know what I mean?
Maybe because you ordered so many.
Yeah.
Bye, Oswin.
That's what it seems like, at least. So
you told Oswin you loved her.
I didn't.
When you had
and nobody
COVID.
cares. Nobody cares. Nobody even knows who Oswin is. Who Oswin is. That sounded weird to me. Yeah. Sorry, I'm making so much noise. I'm making something.
It's a secret. Can you keep it? We're feeling fine. Dude, he's been not sick forever. For like a week now.
I've been not sick since like Wednesday of last week.
We know
Or the week
who
before.
she is, said T. Oh, Osmond.
Yeah, but you know who she is. You can't speak for everybody.
Yeah, I feel fine. I just have a lingering cough. Like my throat like spasms and it makes me like cough and it's really annoying. But other than that,
You know what I think?
feel fine.
I think you are a lingering cough. Pretty good, eh? You see a lighter around?
A lighter? No.
A lighter.
Yes.
Can you get it for me?
I don't want to. You already made me touch your toe juice.
I didn't make you touch anything, dude. You did that.
Have you watched Andor? No. Dude, we haven't watched anything. First off, our book club is Sunday, 2 p.m. I'm still not done with the book. This book was the worst idea. It really wasn't the worst idea because I'm really liking the book.
Me
But
too.
it was a bad idea because it's like 1,200 pages and I don't have the time to read it.
I think it's like one of my favorite books of this year so far.
And I've been working on that. I also may have picked up my Switch and got addicted to some old games. Not even old, but like Animal Crossing and
That's pretty old, dude. That's like 2 years old now.
Xenoblade 2. So I've been playing those. Yeah, and when I had COVID, I didn't feel good and I didn't feel like reading or watching or doing anything. So we're really behind on a lot of stuff. We didn't even watch the latest Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings.
Or She-Hulk.
Shoot, I forgot about that. We also fell asleep at like 7 p.m. the other night.
Yeah. It sucks being a grown-up, man. Man, it's not that bad being a grown-up. I don't think it's that bad. But, you know, it's not great sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, like, having a co-host that, like, doesn't like to talk by themselves.
Shut up. At least you have something to look forward to. I guess so. I really wanted to watch Haunting of Bly Manor or whatever again really soon. I do want to try watching my best friend's Exorcism.
When does it come out?
Today.
Oh, really? It's a movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, great.
The problem is I have like 8 hours left of my audiobook for my Sunday book club.
We can't. You got to do that as soon as we get off of here. That's what you're going to do.
At least Animal Crossing you can listen and play at the same time. Because it's basically just running around and gathering stuff.
Yeah. Why do you keep looking at what I'm doing?
I don't know, because it's interesting.
No, it's because you run out of stuff to say, so then you try to look at me for something.
You're not saying anything.
Because I'm working, my dog. My G. All right.
T said, what are you doing?
Can't tell you. It's a secret. It's a secret, T. You shut it. Shut it.
Apparently, my aunt and uncle in Florida don't have power still.
Oof, that sucks.
And, like, water got up toward their house, but I don't think it got in their house.
Well, if it got in their house is like 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So if it got into their house, that would be a big deal because their cars would are ground level.
I think their cars are okay too. I just think they don't have power. And then my other aunt and uncle, I think just their windshield got smashed on their car. My parents are fine.
I think my parents did not die, so they're good too.
They didn't even contact you?
No, I mean, maybe they're dead. I don't know.
You're such a bad son.
I called them like 5 times during this storm. They didn't call me once. I'm the bad son. I told them call me when everything is done. So they didn't call me, therefore they're probably dead. How bad are you gonna feel when my parents are dead, and when I call them later and they don't pick up? How bad you
How
gonna
bad are
feel?
you gonna feel?
As bad as a
I'm
son
the
would
one
feel.
that told you to call him.
But how bad are you gonna feel to make me feel bad?
Not bad.
Well, then you're a horrible wife. That's just messed up, dude.
T said, "Don't say it. Show it."
Show what?
That.
I can't. Oh, I see. Because I said I
Watched
can't.
Blade Runner for the first time and enjoyed it. I have never seen that movie.
It's
Have
a little
you?
boring.
It stinks. He's like burning stuff over here.
I'm burning stuff, dog.
Yo, you're gonna show it.
Did I?
No, almost though. T with her clackety clackety is gonna like rewind and like super enhance. Oh my god. Yeah. Too lazy for that today. Damn it. Why? What's wrong with my face?
Where do you want me to start? It's pretty good, right? Oh, it's on fire.
Yo, you're gonna legit show it.
Oh, no, I'm just showing this.
Ah!
What do you think?
It's long.
It's adjustable.
Oh yeah.
This side's not so adjustable. Uh-oh.
So, what has everyone else been up to? Tell me a story.
Why?
You broke it.
Oh, it's just, that's why I told you about this. Like, that's the problem with this.
Yeah.
Is that it's too grippy.
Dude, your store link still goes to your Etsy.
Does it?
Huh. I thought we fixed that.
Oh, the store link on here? Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Let me check it out.
You know what's funny, though? Sometimes he'll get messages still from people on Etsy, like, why aren't there wands up? And it's like, you don't see the big thing in the on the storefront that says we moved to not Etsy? Because Etsy screwed us over.
What do I want? Videos.
I heard someone today call Tesla a Tesla.
Tesla. Yeah, people say Tesla. Oh, you did, or somebody said that?
I heard that.
Oh, well, that's how some people say it.
Someone said they got, not an Uber, what's that other one?
Lyft?
A Lyft, and it was in a Tesla.
Nice.
I don't like that. And I know that's what, like, Elon calls it, but I
Well,
still
it's
don't
not
like
just
it.
him. It's just some accents. That's how they say it.
Did you ever get that money back? Yes. I believe we did, right? For the Etsy thing?
The Etsy thing?
When they shut down our shop and like...
Is that what they're asking
Yeah.
about? Well, you didn't say that. You just said, you were just talking about Tesla.
I talked about the Etsy thing.
But you were also just talking about Tesla.
Oh my God.
You were just talking about Tesla, and we had a big problem with getting the money back from them. Did you forget that already?
Oh.
And you were just talking about Tesla.
Is that what you guys were talking about?
And then I asked you, did they say that they were talking about the Etsy thing? And you said yes.
Oh, I just assumed. Hello, Gonzalo.
And you got mad at me and like yelled at me about it. That makes sense. Cool, dude. Jeez.
They meant Etsy. What? There's still tissue in tube, so I have to continue using drops and see what happens.
Yes, we were able to log back in.
So what does that mean, Tony? Like,
oops. Is it on here? Oh, there isn't even a thing. Oh, there is. Yeah, there it is. Yep. I got to change that.
Nope. Yep.
What's going on? You said something? Oh.
Something about Tony has a problem with his ear.
Oh no.
I need to go to the ear doctor.
What kind of problem?
My mother loving hate Instagram. Please have a wand shop outside of Instagram so that the rest of us can still access your amazing stuff. Why do you hate Instagram?
I don't have a wand shop on Instagram.
Yeah.
So just go to enderswands.com. There's no wands up right now, but enderswands.com will bring you to the wand shop. So I don't sell anything on Instagram. I just post pictures on there.
I mean, what platform would you prefer anyway? There's some organic tissue blocking the tube in my eardrum, so he says I have to keep using the eardrops and see what happens. Do I have to get it taken out or not? Yee. So organic tissue, so literally just like bodily tissue blocking it. How is an eardrop gonna do anything? Is it that he just thinks it's gonna soften it and it's gonna like fall off? I'm so confused. What is everyone being for Halloween? Dissolve the tissue, unblock the tube. Damn, what kind of eardrops are you using? That sounds lethal. Do you have to put the www to make it a link?
I don't know.
I think you do. T said, are they acid eardrops? They're acid flies eardrops. Halloween, no costume. No costume!
I almost never do a costume, so what's the big deal?
Yes, you do. Ever since we met, you basically do a costume.
That's not true.
Not always, but
the last 2 years.
Cipro and Dex. So it's basically just an antibiotic steroid mixture.
Was it even the last 2 years, or was it just like a couple years ago? I did. We just dressed up as like students, and then last year we did something, but that's it. What's wrong with my hair?
You have a piece hanging down, and it like I didn't know what it was.
So they recently released a new
update to the car?
No, an update to a new Unearthed Arcana with some changes. They're bringing crits back.
Unearthed Arcana.
D&D stuff.
Last year I had the kitty thing. That's it. You should do...
You should dress up as Corey. Right? That's what she always suggests for us. She was like, you should do Yumiko. You guys want to do something for Halloween? Like a game? Like a Halloween game?
What do you mean, like a live stream, us playing a game?
No, just for us. Do you want to do like a Halloween themed game?
Are you asking me or them?
I'm asking you.
What kind of game?
I literally said, do you want to do this? A D&D game. Like a Halloween themed game.
Oh, D&D.
We're just talking about D&D stuff. You're really bad at like...
Corey's a human with blue eyes and blonde hair, so nothing to do.
What do you mean nothing to... Do you have blue eyes and blonde hair? I'm so confused.
She said my hair's darker. But...
Does she have blue eyes?
I don't know. Do you? I can never see, like, in... No, I think she does have light eyes.
Also, one of her eyes is not blue.
It's, like, damaged.
Yeah.
You have to have your hair, like... You gotta get a wig.
And it has to be blonde, and you gotta get armor. and magic. You got to learn
She said,
magic.
yes, I do have blue eyes.
You got to learn magic. All your pictures are in black and white, so like, you know, your little icon pictures in black and white, so I can't tell what color your eyes are. Also, it's about this big.
Yeah, but you play D&D with her every week.
I don't play in person. Also, her face is like this big when I play. It's like it's probably about this big, all the way over there. Dude, did her thing level up again?
Oh, maybe. I think it did. Well,
I zoom in. Yeah, that does.
it's like more flamey.
It does look more flamey.
Can you tell my eyes are green?
Can you tell my eyes are not?
She said, look on my Instagram then. I didn't do it.
Why do you always have to break? You literally did that. It's the wire.
I'm not in touch it now.
Jesus Christ, this happens all the time. You're just knocking down stuff, killing things. You have lice? Do you have lice? What the hell? Where'd you go today? Did you get lice from somewhere?
I went to an assisted living facility where you pay like $3,000 a month to live there or more.
Does insurance ever cover that?
No.
Wow. Wow.
It'd be good for us someday if we actually make it to be like really old. We want to go somewhere to like live together but not take care of anything and have like free food. Not free, but you know, food and everything just there for you. Activities. They were bringing around dogs today and everyone got to play with puppies. So
that sounds terrible.
You don't have to take care of a house anymore.
It sucks, man.
You basically, I would say, I said like for us because we don't have kids. So there's like, we're not going to have anyone to take care of us.
I just plan on dying.
Wow.
What?
You got rid of the chat first off.
So? Nobody's talking. Nobody has said anything this whole time, so who cares?
Secondly, I don't want you to die.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when I get old, I plan on just dying.
As opposed to what?
Suffering.
Okay. I mean, I agree. I don't want to suffer either and, like, live like a potato, basically.
You know what I noticed? You're disgusting.
Yeah.
And you spit.
You just noticed that?
I did. When I was moving it.
You mentioned this before.
When I was moving it, I was just like,
this
I was like, oh my
times.
God, you're nasty, dude. Because like mine just has some dust on it, but doesn't have a bunch of spit.
I think it's because I eat in front of my microphone.
So when you eat, you just spit on stuff? You always say that I'm the gross one. I'm the gross one.
You are.
Impossible. You want to move to Australia?
No.
Me either.
They have like spiders the size of your head.
Yeah. You want to move to Japan? Apparently Japan has some crazy bugs too.
Do they?
I don't know. PewDiePie was
they
freaking
have,
out
like,
about
the
some
wasps,
spiders.
like the deadly bees or deadly spiders or something. Not spiders. Bees or wasps or something.
Yo, there's some crazy wasps in America too, because like, and there's like some
they've come here from Asia.
It's not those though. They're just like regular ones that you have here. But like, there's some that burrow in the ground. They make like nests in the ground.
Yeah.
Like I've been to some people's houses that have them like an infestation in their like front yard.
We had those. They were red wasps.
But apparently, who's we?
When my family.
All right, so we, not you and I.
No, yeah. They were, and they would like
parents.
attack you as you were like walking in the house.
The ones that I was talking about are. That's incorrect. They apparently the customer was like, yeah, they don't really mess with humans. They just kind of stay to themselves. But they were big though. They were like decent sized wasps. They weren't like regular wasps. They were big old boys.
I could never survive living in Japan. First off,
because of the heat.
No, that is a downfall though. It gets so hot in the summer.
Then why?
Like all of my stuff that I like having, like my sanitizers and all that stuff, like basically doesn't exist over there nearly as prevalently as it does here. All of my stuff that I get from my hair, my makeup, none of that stuff is easily available in Japan.
Are you sure? When was
Yes.
the last time you shopped in Japan?
10 years ago.
Okay, so are
No,
you
like
sure?
15 years ago.
Are you sure about that then?
I watch a bunch of people that live there.
And they buy the same exact things that you do?
No. You have to import it. It's all very expensive.
Is it though?
I don't eat meat. And Japan is very offended by people like me who ask to
You're kind of blanket statementing.
remove things from menus and stuff. They don't like
I'm kind of offended. You're kind of blanket statementing.
I've been there.
Oh my God. That means you are one of them.
No, I'm not.
You are a Japanese person now.
I'm just saying.
And you can just say anything you want.
I was there for 2 weeks and it was difficult. And I don't know if I could live there full time permanently.
Also, you don't speak the language. Like, I mean,
yes.
There's so many things. It's like, you know what? I couldn't live on the moon. You know what I'm saying? They don't have anything there. I don't speak the language. There's just so many variables there that
I don't get why you're being such a poop head.
I'm just saying, like, you're making these statements. You do this sometimes, and then later on you'll think about it and you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
A lot of the things that I like to do.
Again, Meek, it's been 15 years since you went there, and you were there for 2 weeks.
If you were to uproot your life and move to Japan right now, you'd have to get rid of 90% of your stuff.
Sure. But I wouldn't say that I can't live there because they don't have anything. Like take Brazil, for example, right? Brazil's pretty, like, compared to America, it's not as advanced, right? But it's not that bad. But it's gotten way better since the last time I was there. I know it has because time has gone by. You know what I mean? Like, things happen. I can't judge Brazil by the last time I was there when I was 14. I can't say like, oh, like my mom still thinks like, I don't know what the hell she thinks, but when she goes there, she brings like a bunch of deodorant with her because like she acts like they don't have freaking deodorant in the store or something. And I'm like, Mom, they have deodorant. Like, relax. You don't have to bring a box of deodorant with you just because the last time you went there, you couldn't find deodorant or something. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you haven't been there in a while. They got deodorant, man. They're not living. It's not the Stone Ages.
I get it though, because like a lot of people that come here from Japan, they like buy ibuprofen and stuff in bulk because they sell them in such low quantities there that you can't get enough to like actually do anything.
When did you find this out, and from who?
Well, that's been a known thing for a long time, but I just saw a video that it's still a thing, like from someone I watch.
Okay, so what, they come to America to buy ibuprofen?
No, she came back home.
So she's American.
She's from Canada.
Okay, so she's not Japanese. She's not from there.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, how do the people there survive without things? Like, they have stuff.
They
like,
just don't know.
I'm just getting like annoyed by like the way that you're saying this stuff. It just seems like so.
They don't have a lot of like the food stuff that I like.
Well, you don't like anything, dude. You eat frozen meals that are vegetarian.
It doesn't exist there.
And that's the only thing you could eat. What did you eat before that? Before we used to buy those for you. There's food, dude. Stop saying like, oh, like it just makes you sound like, I don't know.
Cheese? They don't have like the cheese.
You don't eat cheese, dude.
Yes,
It's
the
just
yogurt I buy.
Oh my God.
All of the food that I eat,
dude,
like,
you
literally
eat three
daily.
things. You eat 3 things. All right. So if Stop and Shop,
Oreos don't exist there, basically.
Really, you're gonna say that there aren't enough sweets in Japan?
Oh, there's like,
you couldn't get a sweet that you liked.
Most of the candy and stuff that we have here, they don't have there.
I'm not talking about what they have here and have there. I'm saying there's nothing there that you could eat.
I'm sure, but it's all of their
let me guess. All their chocolate has fish in it or something. Is that what you're telling me?
No, they just don't have like the stuff that we're used to.
That doesn't mean, just because we're not used to something doesn't mean that you can't live there because they don't have the exact brand in English. I need the label to be in English, guys. I need it to be in English, otherwise I can't eat it because it's not American.
I'm not
enough.
saying that I
They don't have
literally
Oreos.
physically couldn't live there.
Oh my
I
God.
wouldn't want to live there.
No Oreos. They have no
Permanently.
Oreos. I can't live somewhere with no Oreos.
You would not like it there permanently.
Dude, they have a bunch of delicious food there. Okay? They do. Every country.
I basically survived on like bread.
Every
when
country
I went
has
there.
delicious food. Okay? I don't care what you say. Every like modern country, I'm saying, like there are some places that, you know, they're eating like raw meat and
chicken
guts
feet
and stuff like that. Well, chicken feet, I would try chicken feet.
Oh my God,
but
what
not,
is wrong with
but
you?
not raw. You know, people eat it. A lot of Asian countries, they eat that. Dude, in Brazil, people eat.
Dude, when I went to Japan, they tried to serve me raw chicken.
Oh, raw chicken.
Dude, it was legit like raw.
Are you sure it was actually raw?
It was pink and like jiggly, and it smelled like feet. And I ordered back when I went to Japan, I still ate white meat, so I still ate chicken.
Were you supposed to like grill it on the grill thing?
There was no grill thing. And I even asked the host family I was with, I was like, what is this? And they said chicken. And I'm like, why is it not cooked? And they're like, what do you mean it's cooked? They basically just made the outside white and the whole inside was pink. And I was just like, if they tried to sell that here in America, that place would get shut down. Like, you can't serve meat like that. It's not a thing.
Fish like that?
Fish is different.
Oh, is it? What's different?
Chicken is
What's
like
different about fish?
filthy. Salmonella.
There's no salmonella in fish?
I'm sure there is, but certain fish, I think, have like a higher probability of like causing food poisoning than others.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it would be really difficult to live in Japan, but mostly because of the language barrier. The language barrier would be the hardest thing.
You could learn Japanese.
I couldn't learn it enough at this point. I barely know English. So it's one of those things that would be the hardest thing is just learning the language. Everything else is fine.
Tons
like
of people live there and don't speak Japanese.
I feel like food. Really?
What?
Tons of people that live here don't speak English.
Yeah, it's annoying.
That doesn't make it good. That doesn't make it okay or easy for them. Yeah. My parents do not speak English, and it has not been easy for them, and they can't learn it. They've tried. They just don't have like, I don't know. They don't have the motivation or the effort to do it, and it's not easy. So just because there are people there that don't speak it, again, you're doing that thing, man. You're just stating things like there's plenty of people that live in Japan that don't speak English or don't speak Japanese. Sure. That doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean they're not having a hard time. That would be my hardest thing.
It is very difficult.
Food, I'm not worried about. If I just had like infinite monies and I could just live there and, you know.
You could pay like a private tutor to teach you Japanese if you had infinite monies.
Oh, could I pay them
or you could just pay someone to translate for you all the time. Could I just
pay them to learn it for me then?
Yeah, you could pay someone to translate anytime you go out.
Because I forgot money just solves all the problems.
It kind of does.
I'm just saying that.
Because like when I went there, one of the biggest issues I ran into was
I could find alternatives to everything is what I'm saying. Like I don't think going there and like not having the type of toilet paper that I'm used to. Oh my God. How is my butt going to deal with this? Like, it's like, that's like something you would complain about. Their toilet paper here is too flimsy.
No, the toilet paper
I need super soft toilet paper, and I need to take about a whole roll per wipe because that's what I do. I don't, but that's what some people do. Go through freaking 3 rolls of toilet paper a day in this house. God damn. And like 5 rolls of paper towels.
Anyway, so the biggest thing that I ran into was like when I had to go to like the post office because I had to ship some things back home because I bought too much stuff. Like filling out the paperwork or trying to do things like that was very difficult. Money conversion, like I ran out of money and I had to go to the bank and like get more money. That was difficult because it was like 3 forms you had to fill out and I had no idea how to fill them out. So someone had to do it for me. Where'd your neck go?
You look like that. You look like Big Ed. You know Big Ed?
Yeah.
The guy with no neck.
T said we don't have crazy bugs
I thought
here.
you were wearing a turtleneck, to be honest with you.
It's a semi, like...
Oh, I thought you were wearing a turtleneck because I literally cannot see your neck. And it's freaking me out, dude. You're
you
just
would have to
you're
do...
like a plum or like an eggplant. You're like an eggplant with a head attached to it right now. Look at you. Look
Why
at
are
what
you so mean to me
Look
right
at your
now?
shape. No, I'm just being honest.
You would have to do a lot of research. They have like 10,000 different Kit Kats? They do. The Kit Kats are like one of the things that like American dessert or whatever.
Dessert?
Candy.
Did you just call a Kit
Candy
Kat
that
dessert?
Japan has in abundance.
Yo, I want to go to like
Oreos
a restaurant.
are the best cookie.
I want to go to a restaurant and then go, can I get your dessert menu, please? Where, god damn it, where are the Kit Kats? I was told Kit Kats are desserts and I need one, please.
2 people just joined to Kivox saying, how is my butt going to take this?
Yeah, I can't take this. My butt can't take this. But legit though, like, you know, in the commercials for paper towels, how they're like, oh, the smaller cuts so that you could waste less paper. This is her.
I'm only like that if it's super thin.
I just gotta dry my hands. Okay, my hands are dry. Oh shoot, hold on. I got still a little bit right here. That's the paper towel unrolling.
Is this just like you being angry at me the whole stream?
I'm not actually angry. I'm just making fun of you, dude.
Yeah, it's mean.
But it's not false.
The toilet situation was also another difficult thing because traditional Japanese toilets are literally just holes in the floor.
I heard that there's a lot more toilets now.
There were even when I went, but the problem is like major places like old train stations and stuff like that still have the old style.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to pee in it because I'm a girl and I don't normally pee in a hole in the ground. That's a lie. You sit on a toilet and it's basically a hole in the ground.
Okay, so
but it was very difficult
again, your
to learn how to pee.
Your complaints. Your
I
first
was not
world
expecting
problems.
that. I was not expecting it. I had never seen a Japanese toilet before. I literally just walked into a train station because I had to pee really bad, and I literally couldn't figure it out.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story about Brazil. All right. When I was a child.
Did you have to pee in a hole?
And I went to Brazil. I was in Brazil. I remember I went to where the town that I was born in, and we're staying at like a family member's house or something.
Santorini.
Yeah, they did not have plumbing. Okay, they had like a water catcher thing, like a what are they called? Water towers.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
And that's where you took a shower.
Ew. In like cold water?
Yeah.
Like whatever?
Cold water. Whatever
Ew.
water temperature the thing was. And we had to poop and pee in like an outhouse.
Dude, just kill me.
I'm just saying,
at that point.
You're complaining about peeing in a bathroom, basically. And I'm over here pooping in a hole in the ground that doesn't go anywhere. It just hangs out until later. And
no
then
acid flies?
No acid flies. I mean, I guess they were kind of like, I mean, the poop is pretty much acid at that point. You don't want to touch that. It'll burn you. And there were definitely flies.
Look, I do realize that I'm a very
privileged
person.
Yeah.
With toilets and running water.
Yeah. Can't complain about our toilets.
Even though Japan has toilets and running water, there are a lot of things I don't want to deal with. I want to be able to go on Amazon and get my Clorox wipes and have no issues. I want to get my Purell. I want to get my puzzles and all this
Brazil
stuff.
has Amazon too.
And so does Japan, but still.
Brazil has Amazon. There's a lot of tribes that live there.
Oh, that's what you mean.
And my hometown is right off the Amazon. It's like literally on the Amazon, like on the Amazon River. My hometown. I'm a tribe member from Brazil. There's some cannibal tribes in Brazil, I think.
What?
Yeah, there's some cannibal tribes in Brazil. Isn't that crazy?
I still can't believe that Jeffrey Dahmer was a cannibalist and I didn't know this.
Oh, I heard that show's getting like
bad.
No,
reviews?
I heard people like it, but
I
like,
want to watch it.
but there's that whole like glamorizing murderers and stuff that
Yeah,
people
my
are.
coworker was like, I kind of felt bad for him. I'm like, he ate people.
Yeah, well,
Don't
that,
feel bad
but
for
that's the
him.
thing. Like people and like, and it's they're kind of making fun, like not making fun, making money off of like the suffering of people and stuff, and telling this story.
I still want to watch it.
And kind of like making it more of, I don't know. It kind of does suck.
See, I didn't know anything about this guy. I knew he was a serial killer, and that's where it ended. And his name is very similar to your friend's name, so I was just like,
yeah. But my friend was born before the whole Dahmer thing.
was he?
Yes.
Oh.
So they didn't name him that.
He was born in. I thought the Dahmer thing was in the early '80s.
I don't think so.
He was born in the late '80s.
I don't think it was it?
Have you ever used Amazon Japan? No, I have not. I want to watch it too, even if I already know about it. People like the actor too, so it doesn't help the glamour. Well, yeah, it's Tate. I mean, Dahmer started to kill in 1978, so his parents totally knew what they were doing.
When did he get caught?
They apprehended 1991.
So there you go. He was born in 87.
Oh yeah, he died.
There's no way they would have named their kid that. Like,
it's so similar.
There's no freaking way that anyone would ever name it's like it's like if your last name was Bunny and you name your kid Ted Bunny. You know what I'm saying? That would never happen. Like, no one nowadays would do that.
Yeah, I get it. I figured.
I mean, if your last name was
happened like that, I thought maybe his parents just.
If my last name was like Vader, I would totally name my kid Darth or Lord. Lord would be cool,
anyway,
right? Lord Vader.
I still wanna watch the show. Are you gonna watch it with me or can I watch it alone?
I feel like I have to watch it with you, but like I don't want to watch it because of like I do agree with the whole complaint about this show. I don't think it's good to do this.
I don't understand what the show is doing.
They're like, people are like, even like the victims' family members and stuff are like upset about it because they like glamorize him as almost like a hero, even though everybody knows he's not. But the show makes it kind of, bad, like good, I guess. Not good, but it's like I think how
they try to, at least according to my coworker, they try to explain his behavior away by his upbringing.
So you know how like in the show like I cheer for the murderer.
Yeah.
But it's not real, so I don't feel bad about it. But like I don't want to feel anything for this guy. You know what I mean? So like I don't want to watch it because I don't want to accidentally like have like feel bad for him.
I don't think I would feel bad for him, honestly. Like, I don't care how bad your life is and how bad you were raised.
You don't know what
like,
you're gonna
you're
do,
not
though.
there's no justifying what you did.
You can't control what your brain is gonna be tricked into doing sometimes.
You excited for season 4
of You?
Oh.
Is it coming soon?
Oh yeah, when is it?
Oh, also, is there any sort of like, Haunting on Hill House like show coming out this year?
Yeah, isn't there the new one that guy's making?
What is it?
I don't remember. We talked about it in a live stream once. I forget
what
it was called.
And is it coming out like around Halloween like it always does?
What's that guy's name?
Oh, is it the sequel to that other one?
Mike Flanagan?
Flanagan, yeah.
Just type in next.
Mike Flanagan?
Yeah. No, it showed it.
Gan. New show.
Midnight Club? Based
Club.
on the same name, a novel of the same name, 10-episode horror series following a group of terminally ill patients.
October 7th.
We have to watch that.
Nice. I don't want to know anything about it. So stop reading it. I already know about it because you kept reading for some reason. All we were looking for was the date, and you started reading. Stop. You're reading again.
Get rid of it then.
Then don't read it, dude.
Click off of it.
No, I was trying to see what this was. Not like you where I like read all this stuff. Oh man. I'm gonna shave my beard today.
I'm not mad about it.
Then I don't have to dress up for Halloween.
Yes, you do. I spent a lot of money.
You got like 90% of it for free.
Yeah, it's true.
We ordered some stuff on Amazon, like costume stuff, and then they didn't ship it properly. So they said that like our package was lost.
And they're like, you can ask for your money back.
So
And I
we're
was like, okay.
right. And then like 3 days later, it showed up, and we're like, okay, we got our money back. We got some free stuff. Cool.
Season 4 is split into 2 parts early next year.
Early next year.
What show again? I already forgot
You.
it. Oh, yeah.
You.
Yeah, why are they splitting it into 2 parts?
Probably because of the COVID.
No way.
Yeah. Do you understand that shows aren't filmed like the day before they come out, right? Like things are filmed like sometimes a year, 2 years in advance, and then like, you know, stuff happens or, you know, editing, all that stuff. There are shows.
I figured it was like
movies and
6
stuff.
to 7 months.
Like well, it depends. It really all depends on what's going on, how big the team is, how fast they need to get it out. I'm not saying that this show was filmed 2 years ago, but I'm just saying like there was probably some COVID related delays.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe people
or the fact that they're making their own storyline because the books don't go that far.
Well, I mean,
and the books never went that far, basically past book 1, so they probably don't match up at all.
I liked that last season. I thought it was. I liked all of them. To be honest,
I love all of them. I don't care what people say.
I think the seasons were really fun. Like that.
They're just
people don't like them.
They're just like thrilling.
People don't like them.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it. They're
dumb.
I
don't know why. I like that show. That show is great.
I exchanged defective earbuds on Amazon. They sent me new ones, and the next day they gave me my money back. I never asked for it.
Nice.
The showrunner said it would make sense once you watch it. Yeah, I'm sure they could make it make sense, but like,
what, splitting a season? I mean,
yeah.
it'll make sense because it's gonna make, you know, unless
they're gonna cliffhanger.
Are they doing something like weird? Are they like, did they doing it for a reason? Because I thought it was just like they're just gonna split it because like that's what they did with Stranger Things. Remember? It was in like the last 2 episodes came out like,
and they were like so long.
Yeah. Well, I think they were still finishing.
Last episode was like an hour and a half.
I think they were just finishing the stuff, or they tried to do that to like to make people more interested in it longer. You know what I mean? Which I honestly like. I'm not in love with like the Netflix release, like how they do it.
Just like all at once.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you don't get the like time to enjoy and like.
My biggest thing is like people are gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah.
Like there's a much higher chance because you'll always have those people that have more time on their hands that could just binge through a whole season and then they spoil stuff for you.
Or YouTube. The end.
Yeah.
Just because people on YouTube, you know, like stuff that like Disney Plus stuff like comes out.
All they have
to
do is show a picture sometimes,
Disney
and it's
stuff,
like that's a spoiler.
Disney Plus stuff comes out at like 4 a.m, so people like get up and watch it, and then make their video, and then usually there'll be a thumbnail with something in it, and it's just I'm looking at one right now, and I'm like I don't know what that's talking about, but there's 61 Easter eggs in Star Wars.
They should do weekly releases for their popular shows. I agree. Like I don't mind weekly shows. It gives you time to kind of catch up. It gives you something to look forward to during the week, even though we've been really bad with it.
You know what's really funny about that though is that like there's a positive to both, right? Like if you have the time and you want to watch it, it's great. But like if you have the time, it's great. But like it does, I feel like as a business, they are losing views. They're getting the views, but they're not getting the retention.
Because you have people like your friend who will just like sign up for the free thing.
Yep, and then sign up with like a different email later. Yeah.
Armor Wars is a movie now instead of a show.
Oh, that's interesting. Which I don't prefer.
What's interesting?
Omoshiroi, but
so you know Japanese.
I would prefer a show. Like I don't like the movies. Like I don't know. Like movies can't really tell like a fun story as much. Like I don't know. Movies I feel like are more for like those big cinematic, like showcases, you know, like the Avengers movies, the big team ups, stuff like that. But like I feel like if you want to tell like a story, like, you know, more character based, the shows are better. It just gives you more time to like, granted, all of the Disney shows are like super short. They're like 25 minutes long or like 20 minutes long. And then you just combine them all together. By the end of the season, it makes like a long movie, you know? It's like a 3-hour long movie. It's
if
like,
it's a 6-episode show, you might as well make it a movie.
but then they can't, like, they can't time it the same way. It has to be more cohesive. They can't do like, this happened in this episode and then this happened in this episode. It can't be like, it has to be like one overarching thing. And I don't know. But that's kind of what we just said with the, you know, just combine them all into one big movie. But it would have to be a big movie. But movies, they always try to keep like under 2 hours or around 2 hours, give or take. So that's like only like 4 episodes or maybe 6 episodes if they are like 20 minutes. But I'm really liking She-Hulk.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like it. It's just fun. It's a fun show.
I like her as a character. I pretty much like all the characters.
Yeah, I really like that guy. It's the best bathroom to poop.
He's like barely in it.
He's like my favorite character. It's
just
like,
because he talked about pooping.
That sold me on him.
You literally rewound it and rewatched it.
It was so hilarious.
I think you didn't hear him at first, and I was like, ha 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 ha. He said poop, and you were like, what? And rewound it.
It was so funny. I was just like, this guy's the best.
You want COVID?
You already gave it to me, you jerk, because you like spit on my food and stuff.
You're the one that makes the food.
Yeah, and then you spit on it. And then you're like, eat it. I'm like, yes, okay. As my tears are falling into my mouth, I'm just like eating my tears. Should I eat my tears too? And you're like, yes. I'm like, okay. I'm so sorry. I'll make your food better. More salt. Cheese. Yes. Remember? That was like a exact thing that happened yesterday.
You haven't made me anything with cheese since pizza. Shut up. But before that, like actual cheese on something in like 2 months.
I'm making you pizza tomorrow.
People don't realize She-Hulk is a sitcom. I guess I don't really know the definition of a sitcom. Don't really have plot.
I mean, it does have a plot.
You literally gave me the definition right after.
It does have a plot.
I mean, I feel like
it has that overarching like little mini story going on with the people trying to get her blood and stuff.
Yeah, they haven't talked about that in like 2 episodes though.
No, they did. But remember last episode they were like, this is a self-contained episode, wedding episode. Yeah. They made like a joke about it. Isn't there only like 2 episodes or 1 episode left now? Or is this the final episode?
I have no idea.
Because I think it is only like 6 episodes, like they were saying. We got to watch that Armando show, the Star Wars Armando.
Oh.
Andor.
Look at this. I have like pimples.
Oh my, no, they're like birthmarks.
This?
Yeah, they're like moles.
That is not a mole.
It's not a pimple.
9 episodes.
Oh, 9 episodes. All right.
You'll like this week's episode. Too bad I don't have time to watch it.
Yeah, we can't watch it. We probably won't have time until like Sunday night. Wow. We weren't lying. Oh, God.
Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Oh, it's time? All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Say bye, Meek. Oh, wait, you already did. Bye.